Heriamako soakatai charakatai tokoa. He omoko asia kaya to shofo akai komoko to rotoroko yamachaya. Hoakasia makian taito korokoto shoho akamakai tokoa. He afakayon sho asia maria taito rokoshoai. He achariata como wakatasho moku aya hahatari akatatosho. He omokuro kotoi sharia fuku ataicho moku asiantai kokoa. He okoroshia como koro kotosho bokukua yakamachia tarakato mopuro kosuaitaya. He achiara kataisho moku anta hahu akakataito moko suita kapua. He okua famba chua katara katashio mokua kadia no to moko shua gahia otoko. He apapapachio sorokotoa itakamokura katachi akapo antai shokoho akapafarokoshua. He apaparia tototua ayantai chomokura katashia taisiako. He amoko akatai shokoroku ayata roto shomokoto ita papaita ichora. He amoko antarakachi akosu akahato komokotoia. Ay amasia kaye toro koto shomoko ayata kaita kaya. Eyokoro kotoia makoso morhore amarakatai sharakataito. Makayo somo arakatai charokopoporo soi makaya. Makai tarakatai shorokotoi karakatai ukorokoto amachi amakai taya. Oshoko amaka hioto como shorokuchi moku ai kata acho oa. Achio como aita aicho como siamo aita ai oa. He amoko ai chako ai awesome ai to o he acho mo ai sa o ata aisha o ai mo ai anda kai ko mo ai yoko o ma ai o ya asia o ai mo ai to cho ai mo ai kata ai o shomo ai o Yoko tai chakata ho mokoro katai taro kuhu akaya koto ia tokoro kosumu katai katara koto aya makai tai koto poa e como ia tai koto koto ia masia katai e mokoro koto ia tata e tengo duto como kora katashi kopo ia kisu moro koto ia antara katai como ko Jomoko taki takara faroko to shomoko ia kampakaya es kwaya to do se matia kataya como ia con soro kotoi chama kataya boya katai ko katakata sio mokoto antara katai ko wakafarakaya mo esse oro kotoia que tira mokotoia kataya por aí cara que atia ma que ko se mokora kataya forokoto aí o kochoro koto que aí atarako aí amasia katakai chopokoa vea koto como ko aí se ama katai chai se uno motoia aí ora katai mochoro kotoia kataka io como si era kataicha como ko aisa yo katakatachi moro kotoi taramoto koda ia so como kotoi tatachi taro kotoi kafai chaya moko ia tarakoto shoro kotoi shamakai taya io kotoko aya aisha moro kotoi katai tamba tata to shomoko aya ai como ko ia chiamo oa oia koto oia chaya ko hoa si amakaita Ai, eu mokoto kachamara katai. Nuku shara katai to moko soro koto icha papai to kua. Ia poro koto shomo koro koto ai antai ato choro koto ya. Ia somo koro koto sho ai patai taro koto ya. Sako ya ho ahi atatia shamaya. Se ho atai mo choro koto ia para ka. Que alo koto sho. Acho I atokoro mokatachi amatai. Sakota katai shomboko atataya. Esse o motoro kochoya is Asukoto moto shia fakia tati. Sukomoto kotaya takatomo. Sia akachaya moko torotoro kocho. Sia katoko shakama dago no mosho i pia isto kotomo katanta la kachio kotaya haha ukamaya. Hei kotoro konjushomo kotoya. Ia kata kataya. Ia kotoshomo kotaya kata. Vai? O kata. Hai. Rokotomi akatashi amakaya. Eria como rokotoya chia pakataita no sukuai kakaya. E a kotosho maya kataicho como atataito moko atarakata. Ai, oku ati ashi yotoso moko toi kambapai. He akaita kaita. Oshia makai yotosho fai kai. Esse amacai torocotua catai chacamoça. Ia mapoi, tá chamando coi a catia, movizica. Ia chamou coi caca. Coi a catacatia, tocou cânsia. Ia que tocou, mas tinha catacai, tocou moa. Assim amo coi a catacai, coxô, aí é como isso mo coi, aí que tocou já. Eu tô. Aí chamo rocotoia, e a rocoto. Oh my gosh, shoro koto chia mataya. Esko ai ta como kotia ua kafai katara kotoya. E uma coia. E já kata kotoko. É cham. Oh, e ta ko. Esta e chama katai ta foro koto chamaia. E to sumo kitai ata chiambo toi to sumu. E eu shi takamai takaichi papapitu e shia bai takai tapa. Eu tô uma cata ita. E a macho tsuchi assim uma coi ita tudo moto aí cata itoma. Eu tô atiantaia. Eu tô e chamo cotaia cataia. Eu codo cotaia cata. Que eu cato chamo coa. E se que eu tô bati. Então tô chamo to cotoia. Ai chamo cotoia. Ai como cocho coto. Ireo kotomata aqui assim a macai tarakatai. E shukuro como kotoya, esse é como tokotio. E korakai chama kotoya poia, esse amo toro kotoi taraichi antai ko homo ayakatai. Se eu kotai chama kai sama ko pues esse kotoko chama shieta. Esse ko se matai to. Esse moko e a kataka pues chama tare katoro como shoro foi a katafia. Mokosio katai takata shiomo korakatai como e agora que eu tinha marakatai charakatai ko assim amakai tá como show atati amapaia e ochomotoe como koforo kotoya e o akatashi amo esse é uma kotokochoma de patada kachara kataito o sobra katai katakomuko e aí eu chamo aí eu como aí mo esse mo como que até a katia ko atai chama kasia peika mo toko oh no é lo kotomosho ego io ta kacho mo toko toya io ko ia e la kacho mo ko toya fakata ia ko tosho mo ko ia aí eu tô como ko toya ali a motoshi o mo ko esse ouro ko toba ita katahi o mo ia taia e ako to shumoko tai como kohahia. Para aí tomo coxa kakai samoko kukoia tai tara koto. E quando kochomoko e se moko es que o pokoto a shiama kaito krokoto e barakadaita pia kasia el lokotomoto es el botochora katai tara katai. Oh, porque se ama kotoko chomo kotoko e a koa karakachi kotomoso ko aí kamakata. E aí eu como tia. Aí sim mo korakatai em toro kotoya é se amakai a koshai ko aí eu como aí eu como se ama kataya e pariko mokotoya iotocho ayamasia i yoka chomoto i bi ayasumo yo chokotukumo easiambata es el alalokoton mochorokotoya iakotokoa yashiamaka itorokotoya oyaka oyakatai shaka moko yata okorokotoyama ayamako takashimako arak ayakumo takai chamoku eyako y'all, something's coming up. Something's coming up to go. There is a strong energy in my body right now. Need some water. Definitely need some water. Wow. The only time I've channeled like that was on shrooms. Ooh. Okay. They're telling me to take a deep breath. That was some intense energy that was just released. Right there, like, so what was happening was, I just started speaking in tongues, right? And in my head, I was talking in English, and I was just kind of like, giving thanks to the moon and kind of like admiring the beauty around me. Y'all, that was insane. The last time I experienced something of this intensity in both body and like mind was a psychedelic experience. Wow, that was so powerful. This solstice energy is for real. Well, you know, I'm a little out of it because I used Santa Maria to help me with this endeavor. You know, I did it as something of celebration, because, you know, I was using it to run away from my fears. Excuse me. My fears and anxieties about, that took a lot of energy, like physically from my body. Like I'm just like kind of like, but yeah, you know, like and that's something I realized when I was channeling, is I had, one of the things that was going through my head was, subconsciously I was smoking to just run away from the present moment. And because I was so anxious and worried about how things were going to work out for me financially, because, you know, like I just moved across the country to Portland, Oregon, about the beginning of November, and I started up my business, Willow's Wonderful Healing, and I'm so grateful to everyone who has booked a session with me. It truly has been an honor getting to work with each of y'all, and it's been such a gift to hear y'all's stories and your experiences, and just like feeling that connection that I've had with each of you. Like it's felt really familiar each time. Like, we've never met, but the energy is very familiar, and I'm learning more about myself through each of my clients, and you all teach me things as well, and exploring the Akashic records in this way has been very insightful. Like, they teach me something new every time as well, so it's just a really like fulfilling experience and rewarding. It has taken more energy than I anticipated, and I mean, if you saw earlier in the video, I was literally having a visceral, like a physical reaction after channeling. And it's not nearly anything like that usually. It's just because the solstice energy is so strong. But that's kind of how it can feel. I think that was the reason I had that reaction while I'm recording, is to kind of give y'all an example of sometimes how intense of a toll on the body it can take channeling. And when I channel the Akashic records, the energy is very strong, so it takes me time afterwards to come back to myself, clear off my energy, center, meditate. And when I'm doing multiple clients per day, I have to really be taking care of myself. And so yeah, I'm just trying to truly honor myself throughout all of this and charge what I'm worth. And it's a very good quality that I'm giving. Like, you watch my videos on TikTok and they're a minute or they're usually 3 minutes, and they're just packed with information like that's resonating so hard because I'm channeling it like directly from my guides. And how I like to think of it and why my time is so valuable is, I can channel something and like take 30 minutes or an hour to, write something down and then make a video about it, and it reached so many of y'all, and it just fills my heart to see just how impactful these messages have been with y'all. And I'm just so grateful for each and every one of you for being with me along this journey. And yeah, like I'm really super grateful. Getting a little emotional, which is okay, which is awesome. I love getting emotional now. I love feeling my feelings, and that is something that I never could say before, and so that's pretty awesome. And yeah, I just have to really respect my time and energy, and respect the value and the quality of services that I'm providing, and make it sustainable for me, because I have to give from my overflow. I can't deplete myself, because ultimately I'm on my spiritual journey. I spend a lot of time in my routines and in my practices and learning about myself, and that takes a lot of energy as well. And so I only have so much I can give, and so I am learning to find a balance between my desire to be out there and help, and just like my capacity to give. And I'm sure that might change and evolve as I grow and evolve. But like this is a full year for me coming up on January 2nd, right on the new moon. That's like, I'm celebrating my birthday twice a year now. My real birthday in August, and then my spiritual birthday, kind of like the birth of Willow, I feel like, on January 2nd. And so it's very special to me. This is a very special time, a very nostalgic time. I'm shivering because it's cold out. Light, please. Thank you. But yeah, it's a super nostalgic time for me. And I just want to thank every single one of y'all for being here, and I love you so much. And you know, the real me is coming out. That's what I'm celebrating tonight. Is I'm not minimizing myself anymore for anyone else. And you know, I've been hiding a lot about who I am.